Today I am planning to explain story. One day a farmer was looking for a water source for his farm. Farmer who lives in village and they grow crops and they do land works. They do land works on their farm. Some farmers they also take care of domestic animals for their living. Those people we called as farmers. So here this farmer wanted to supply water to his farm. That time when he bought a well from his neighbor. So that time he bought a well from his neighbor who lives next to your house. Is your neighbor. Someone who lives in that house. Next to your house, who lives in that house is neighbor. So he bought a well from his neighbor. The neighbor, however, was cunning. Cunning means someone who is cunning. He has that ability to achieve things, whatever he wants, often by deceiving others. Like they tell lies to people for getting things, to do something or get something. They plan, they have a specific plan, they use strategies to cheat people. So this person is cunning, neighbor is cunning. The next day, as the farmer came to draw water from his well, the neighbor refused to let him take any water. What happened next day? The farmer, since he had bought well from his neighbor, obviously he came to fetch water from his well. That time he was not allowed to take water from his well, from neighbor's well. He didn't give water. He didn't let farmer to take any water. So neighbor didn't give any water from his well, even though farmer had bought well from that person, neighbor, because he is cunning. He is not letting farmer to draw any water from in the well, in his well. So he is not allowed. Farmer was not allowed to take any water. When the farmer asked why, the neighbor replied. That time farmer asked, why you are not letting me to take water even though I have bought a well from you? Why you are not letting me? For that what he said, I sold you the well. I sold you the well, not the water, and walked away. He replied, for that neighbor replied, I sold you the well, not the water, and walked away. So he replied, I just sold the well, not the water. Saying this, he left that place. He walked from that place. The farmer went to the emperor to ask for justice. So that time farmer got upset and went to the king, emperor means king, to ask justice, to ask fairness from the king. So what is right, what is wrong, who is right, who is wrong. He wanted fairness from the emperor, king. He explained what had happened. He explained what had happened to the king. So he told everything to the king. The emperor called on Birbal, one of his 9 and wisest courtiers. That time the emperor called on Birbal. So Birbal one of his 9 and wisest courtiers. Among all, Birbal is one of the wisest uh, assistant. Courtiers means assistant who works at court. So Birbal is wisest. Wisest means who has special skill, who has skill and good knowledge. They have uh, moral things, what is right, what is wrong. According to that, they give judgment. So wisest, Birbal is wisest person among all. So king called Birbal. Birbal proceeded to question the neighbor. So Birbal started asking question the neighbor. Why don't you let the farmer take water from the well? He asked, Birbal asked to the neighbor, why you are not letting farmer to take water? Why did you did sell the well to the farmer? You did sell the well to the farmer. Birbal questioning. Why you are not letting farmer to take water? You already sold the well to the farmer. But why? Why you didn't? Why you are not letting farmer to take water? He is questioning. Birbal questioning this question to the neighbors regarding farmers' problem issue. When Birbal questioned the neighbor replied, Birbal, I did sell the well to the farmer, but not the water within it. Not the water within it. He is clever. The neighbor is clever, cunning. So he told to the Birbal, I did sell the well to the farmer, but not the water within it, not the water from the well. He sold the well to the farmer, not the water. That is how he replied. He has no right to draw water from the well. So farmer has no right to take water, since neighbor sold only well to the farm. That is how he is giving. That is how he is giving answer to the Birbal question. Birbal said, look, since you sold the well, you have no right to keep the water in the farmer's well. So Birbal is wisest, intelligent. So he knows how to deal with this kind of people. So for that, Birbal replied, look, since you sold the well, you have no right to keep the water in the farmer's well. You already sold the well to the farmers and you have no right. The neighbors have no right to keep the farmer's water in his well, because he sold the well to the farmers. Either you pay rent to the farmer or take it out immediately. If you want to keep the water in the well, you need to pay rent. For that, you have to pay rent or you can take it immediately. That is how Birbal said to the neighbor. If you want, either pay rent to the farmer or take it out immediately. If that person doesn't let farmer to take water, then neighbor should pay rent to the farmer or take it out immediately. That person should take the water out from the well. That is how Birbal said. Realizing that his scheme had failed, the neighbor apologized and went home. So he asked apology when he came to know the truth that his strategies didn't work, got failed. So he asked forgiving him and went home. The moral of this story is cheating will not get you anything. It will not get you anything. If you cheat, you will pay soon enough. It means if someone does cheating, then later they will have to pay more than that. So cheating will never pays anything. If they cheat, something, sooner in their life they will have to pay for that what they have done. They will have to pay more than triple the uh, amount, triple the value that they have done, triple the amount they will have to pay for what they have done. That is the moral of this story. Cheating anyone doesn't pay anything to you. Instead, you will have to pay more enough soon. I hope you understand this story. Thank you. Bye for now.